Glenn Beck apparently has a new radio contract. His company, Mercury Radio Arts, has signed on with Premier Networks, who he has been with for a long time now. And it is a 5-year contract. That seems clear. What's not clear is how much it is. But according to the New York Times, a person with knowledge of the deal. Now, all sides say, oh, we had nothing to do with this. And, Premier is saying, we're not going to tell you how much he's being paid. Mercury Radio Arts says we're not going to say how much we're getting paid, but apparently this insider says it is for $100 million over that 5 years, so $20 million a year. So apparently there is no justice in the world. Now, I'm not sure if that number is real. It's probably someone inside the Beck organization who wants to make Beck seem larger and more important, and et cetera. But on the other hand, he did have a deal before this valued at $10 million a year. So it's not totally unrealistic. The only part that I scoff at is that why would you double his pay given that radio, and especially talk radio, and especially conservative talk radio, is diving? I mean, they're in an absolute free fall. They're in horrible shape. So that's why I'm a little dubious about it. But on the other hand, he's on 400 stations, and there's not that many radio show hosts left in the country who are marketable. So it might be that Premier's panicking, thinking, we got to lock up whatever few talk show hosts there are in radio and go forward. So it's possible. But here, I'll do a fun prediction for you guys. It doesn't last the 5 years. Now, because just radio, you can't make $20 million a year in radio anymore. You just can't. Was there a day in America where you could? Yeah, there was a brief period of time. But I don't think we're in those days anymore, and we certainly won't be in 2.5 years. So I would be shocked. I'd be a little surprised if the story's true to begin with, meaning the $100 million for 5 years. I believe it is a 5-year contract. I'd be shocked if it made it all the way to the end and Glenn Beck actually got the $100 million for doing that 5 years of service. I'd be really, really surprised. Now, he's also got competition. Geraldo Rivera is going to go in the same time slot. He's in 9 a.m. to noon. He's with Cumulus Media. He's a interesting character. Some consider him conservative. Others consider that he has some progressive positions. So that competition will be fun to watch. Meanwhile, other talk show hosts like Neil Bortz, who's been in the business for 4 decades, are leaving. They're running for the hills. Well, you can say, hey, listen, he did it for 42 years. So I don't know his motivations, but he is now retiring. So it gives you some indication that it's not like talk radio is hot these days. By the way, he's being replaced by Herman Cain.